First of all, the cabin itself was very challenging.
We couldn't do big things. We couldn't do large jumps, large kicks around the room, big crazy lifts.
It was quite a small space and there wasn't much actual floor space, so we had to use the tabletop, like the desk, and the sides of the room. We had to use the wheel, very unconventional spaces to dance in.
Obviously, performing for a camera, the good thing is you can do as many takes as you want, so if something goes wrong, you can just retry it.
I think I killed one side of Keith's body because we had to repeat a lift like many times. It was quite a tricky one, both for us and for the cameraman to shoot. And it was always on the same side of his body, so I was getting a bruised rib and he was just having to lift me constantly on one side. And he wasn't very amused afterwards, but anyway, it's his job.
I got my nickname Antonio, because there's a section where Flo has to bend backwards and I have to catch her. And I spend the entire shot just wanting to say something in a Spanish voice because I felt a very I've caught you kind of a thing.
What helped was breaking down the ideas that we drew from this theme. For instance, in one of the scenes, Keith and I meet with our eyes, but I collapse. I keep on collapsing. And that's very significant, I think, for the whole story.
I'm not the greatest swimmer, so I don't have the biggest love of the sea as anyone from the Mediterranean should have. I understand how, after a period of time, they would get exhausted, they would get tired, they would feel fatigued. And for me, it felt easier because I could understand sort of the defeat that you have to kind of accept. The point where you have to say, listen, my body's too tired, I can't carry on with this anymore, I just have to accept that this is the end. So that was something interesting to keep in mind during the performance.
And it's so important to understand where we're coming from to get an idea of where we want to go. We really try to embody our past in a very deep way, not just on the surface, but really trying to understand Maltese identity.